My name is Quinton James. It's a lot of amazing, beautiful faces in here. So on three, I don't know you, but I need to hear your name. 1, 2, 3. Now we're family. That is awesome. I have to tell you, I'm about to have my first son, right? And I hope he looks just like me. That was me when I was young, right? I grew up in Roseland community, single parent home, and I really believe you are who you associate with. I'm pretty sure you've heard that before, right? Well, this was actually my environment. All right. Roseland is one of the worst places to live at, unfortunately. But I always say I'm a rose from Roseland. Okay, I grew up, I became a top recruiter from Bank of America. But at the end of the day, when I started to do what I needed to do for other people, I feel like I had a limit. And at one point, I had an opportunity to meet a guy by the name of Gary Rabine, who basically paved the most parking lots across the United States. And I shook my hand out. I was like, I would love to get a cup of coffee with you. And he asked me, what was your goal in life? And like I told him, I was like, I wanted to influence 1 billion people. So he said to me, okay, well, I wanted to always start a platform to give startup entrepreneurs and seasoned entrepreneurs the opportunity to connect with business leaders they normally would not have access to. And that's what we started. That's what Truementors is. Truementors has over 400 mentors to 400 mentees, all business leaders like Jimmy Johns to Redbox and things of that sort. But there's 6 type of traits that we look for in our mentors. And I hope y'all ready for this. These are the type of things I want you all to write down. These are the type of mentors that you probably want to look for yourself, okay? Ask yourself, are you a mentor when it comes to these specific individuals? So first, transparency, all right? Everybody needs somebody to be transparent. Am I right? If you agree with me, say yes. Absolutely. Honest, direct, unbiased. But we're not talking about unfiltered. There's totally a difference. All right. We're talking about somebody who's willing to be transparent. And one of the best nuggets that I can give you when it comes to that is, again, transparency makes you vulnerable, but be transparent anyway. When you're with somebody and they realize you're transparent, they know that you're there for them. So my question to you is, if you're a mentor, are you transparent with the person you're mentoring? All right. Second, do you have somebody that's a long-term vision? Are they committed? Are they dedicated to what you're saying? They're not focusing on what you're going through. They're actually focusing on where you're going to. All right. And one of the things I love about that is this, like commitment, yeah, it keeps you going, but dedication, it keeps you growing. Right? My question to you all is, do you have a mentor that has a long-term vision? So we're talking about transparency. We're talking about a long-term vision. But you know what else that you probably need? Somebody to give you inspirational communication, right? Do you have somebody out there that's building confidence in you, that has building belief in you, a positive mental attitude? They don't think negative first and then positive second. We know a lot of people that are like that. Am I right? Absolutely. The number one responsibility for a mentor is to raise belief. If you remember anything for today, remember that, especially when you're mentoring somebody. All right. The fourth trait, which I think is just as important, okay, is accountability. Oh man, that's one of America's worst things right now. All right. Do they keep you focused? Do they help you successfully pivot? Right? Accountability partner is extremely huge. My question to you is, everybody who said they wanted to work out this year, are they still doing so? Right? A lack of clarity creates a lack of drive. If you're a mentor, are you accountable to that specific person in your life? Right? Matter of fact, how about this? Number 5, shared experiences. Do you know the person that's mentoring you? Are you mentoring somebody? Do you have a result driven focus, or are you theoretical focus? Are you teaching from results, or are you teaching from theory? We're around a lot of well meaning people who give us opinionated information and they never did what they're talking about. And if your network equals your net worth, what does that tell you about your network? Right? So shared experience is extremely huge. But I think what the most important of it all is servant leadership. Do you have somebody out there that's honestly adding value to you, right? Giving you connections. They're not a networker, they're a connector. And that's what Gary Rabine was for me. He was a connector. He connected me with so many people that changed my whole trajectory of my life. And to be honest with you, what you appreciate and value appreciates in value. I appreciate Gary Rabine so much because he changed this guy that's from Roseland to the point I have multimillionaires in my network that I've never known I had. If you're interested to know more about Truementors, just basically type in Mentee 555-888. More importantly, I appreciate you all for the opportunity to influence 1 billion people, and you stay blessed and never stressed. Thank you.